The future at the moment is a mixture of absolute superb, optimistic, brilliant broadcasting and complete and utter terror and fear. And that's the situation that most community radio stations are in around the country, because funding is a very difficult thing to secure. If you think of us as a community centre, then you understand what we are. So we're the equivalent of a local community centre where people can go, a boxing ring maybe, or a football club. Our thing happens to be radio, but that then confuses people because then their connotations with radio are very commercial or BBC, and so it's difficult to convince funders that actually we're not saying to them you're going to get great marketing, although they are going to get great marketing because it's a radio station, but actually they're going to be helping hundreds of young people.
When I was doing my A-levels, we had Radio Merseyside come in, and they were doing, as part of our English course, like audience and purpose, and that kind of really attracted me. Like, how can I attract someone to listen to me and produce information and content that is not only relevant to me but relevant to so many people in a community. And I was just like, I need to get into this. And I hadn't had any other like media experience beforehand. So they did like a radio workshop with us during the course of our English A-level. And I was just like fascinated by it. I love it. I've been here like doing 12-hour days, being on the road at them, done interviews, done obviously all the shows. And now I'm at the point where I'm mentoring and I'm training people and bringing in that next influx of new people that can carry this station on.
We have seen it change so many people's lives, people who have never spoken before, people who've never read before, and then people who just have challenging lives, and they're not performing artists. They don't want to get on a stage. The idea of standing in front of people is their worst nightmare. Well, when you're on the radio, it's actually more exposing in one way because it's just you and your voice and the person's ear. But on the other side, you're hidden. You've not got hundreds of faces looking at you. So what we find is that people really have to find what's interesting, exciting, funny about them and put that forward. And that's when they make a really good radio show. And that's the power. That's why it's so strong, I think, why it's such a great tool for young people. If we lost that in Knowsley, which is one of the most challenging boroughs in the country every time statistics are released, if we lost that, I think it would be absolutely tragic. And it's amazing we've lasted as long as we have, so great, well done. But if it went, it would be so sad.